Hi, I heard that you wanted to know more about me. Well, you came to the right place.
Bullshit, no one wants to know more.
Yeah, he's a nerd. You don't want to know about him.
Hi everybody. This is a video talking about me, Legham, or well, as I'm more birthrightly known, Liam. For me, something I always hold true to is that the most important part of any story is the quality of the characters. Just from my experience, really bad or just predictable stories can still be entertaining if the characters are interesting, but pretty much no story, no matter how good the plot is or the elements of it, nothing can save terrible characters. Because the content of the story is irrelevant if you can't possibly care about the characters that are caught up in all of it. And for a long time, I've really liked creating my own characters just for several media formats, I guess, and making up lore and stories and a bunch of different info just kind of revolved around them. I always liked playing RPGs from a really young age, especially ones with character creators. Pretty much if it had a character creator, I would use it, and I would just make a bunch of different characters and not even end up fully completing the campaigns with my characters because I just wanted to make a new one and move on to that one. And then I was introduced one day to the wonderful, wonderful role-playing game of Dungeons & Dragons. Since the whole game was pretty much based around tabletop role-playing, it was pretty much perfect for me. And I was lucky enough to have a lot of friends in high school who played it with me, and we made a lot of really cool character interactions within the group because we all had a bunch of in-jokes combined with just our different tastes and characters. So it was always really fun. Of course, my favorite part of playing D&D was actually making the characters. It sounds weird, but I didn't really mind as much as my other friends did if my character were to die during like a quest or got killed by some kind of dragon or what have you, because it just meant that I could move on to another character that I would already have at the ready. I mean, there are some cases where I just got very invested in a character, and so it was really sad if they were ever to die. And I would often draw my characters a lot to give kind of visualization to it, and then write the lore and how like they met all the other people that are in the party and what they kind of did in the campaign that the dungeon master would make up in kind of more detail than what we kind of went through with it. And so how does that define me as a person, you're probably thinking? Well, my friends would likely describe me as the comedic one of the group. Not really in a comedic relief sense, but more as in the one with the sharp wit of the group. I can usually make a joke about pretty much anything, and there's probably nothing I enjoy more than entertaining people.
Liam
G-strings.
is an average height, hairy individual who has a bit of a temper, but is also can be, kind of meek at times. And he's freaking hilarious.
Yeah.
That's another one. That's probably my description of him. Yeah. And he's an idiot.
So, whenever Liam calls you and you don't answer, he'll still talk to you and pretend like you're there. So, you're sitting there on the phone listening to your message, and you get, "Oh, hi. Yeah, no, so listen, I was thinking, we were supposed to meet up in like 10 minutes, right? Yeah, okay, yeah, so I'll see you there. Okay. Alright. Love you too. Bye." And that's what you get. So you're not sure if you're supposed to meet him in 10 minutes or call him back.
Hi, Keegan, buddy. I'm in a bit of trouble here. I'm kind of in what appears to be a 12-foot hole that allegedly you dug. So if you could come out and give me a hand with this. And honestly, Keegan, I never really pegged you for the murderous type because I'm standing here. There's a freaking decomposing, rotten corpse next to me. I figured you could at least, next time you want to bury a body to hide the evidence, you could at least fill the hole a little better, or at least put some breeze on that shit, because it's nasty, dude. Anyway, I need you to come out here and help me out, get me out of this hole. You don't even have to do anything. I just need you to come out, and then I will just miraculously grow wings and just fly out of the hole. Because I'm so happy that you're here, and so I can get out of this cold, and so I can put my stuff out of your terrible car into John's nice car. Yeah, no, take your time. No pressure. No, yeah, great. Yeah, I'll see you soon. Love you too.
And I think that's kind of what brought me to my more broad long-term goal, which is that, honestly, I just want to entertain people more than anything, but not in some sort of shallow way. I don't want to be a stand-up comedian. I more want to create stories, like create entertainment in some form or another. Whether that's for writing, film, or even animation, though you can probably tell from these doodles I'm showing you on screen that I am no artist. And I'd like to think that I'm also very open, and I'm able to have a conversation with anyone with even a modicum of respect or social grace. But I'm also pretty much okay with talking about any subject. There's almost nothing someone can bring up, generally speaking, that would offend me, because I appreciate when conversation and content has as few boundaries as possible. So whatever I end up doing in my life in these coming years, I want that idea of openness to be clearly present in my work. Shows that have really spoke to me and inspired me to make my own content are shows like Steven Universe, Rick and Morty, and Avatar: The Last Airbender. I think all these shows are great examples of entertainment just being really genuine and open, which is why they're such a huge source of inspiration for me. And I also very much enjoy any form of improvisational comedy where two or more people or characters just work really, really well off of each other, which is why Rick and Morty is probably my favorite show of all time. Game Grumps and other Let's Play channels on YouTube with multiple people are also pretty entertaining for me, because you just have two guys just talking about what's on their mind, and they tend to work off each other, which is why they're doing it together. But before even watching forms of improv, this is also always just kind of my sense of humor, working off of what other people say or do. That,
Yeah, funny.
more or less.
Funny. Funny. And he's my best friend, and he's great. Very nice, very caring, very honest, trustworthy, and truthful, and then other words that mean good things.
I'm sorry, I didn't see you there. So, you watched the whole video, good job, and I guess for better or for worse, you know a little bit more about me, so that's great. Catch you later.